Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. I had to wait till the noise preside, guys. Thanks for watching. As you saw from the body of this car, this is a Dodge Dart. Now, it's in for some minor problems. Okay, stalling out, running rough. Wanted y'all to see that part, let you know what kind of engine we're dealing with. Yes, this is a multi-air 2.4 liter VVT engine. Okay, so now stalls out, idle rough, drivability issues. Now I have scanned it already. There was a couple of codes in it. I'm gonna put it in the description. And then what I also found out that there were some flash updates for improvements. Now all of this was done yesterday, and I wrote up my estimate. So here's the parts that I'm about to install. We actually sold a 4-cylinder tune-up. It's 4 spark plugs, guys. I am going in with Mopar OEM plugs. The electrical system, from what I hear, was designed around this Champion. I guess this is a Champion, or either NGK. I'm not sure, but this is all we can get here at the dealer anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is what we're forced to use. I'm going to change the oil. The importance of oil level in this car, guys, is very, 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 very important. In fact, low oil level can cause everything I mentioned earlier: stall out, rough running, drivability issue. Yes, so matter of fact, guys, I'm gonna do a whole complete video on that, the importance of the correct level of oil in any VVT engine. All right, so this was also included, guys. We're doing an oil change. Of course, we have our air filter, and the product we use is the Valvoline. So I'm going to clean the throttle body, and add some fuel system to the system, to the fuel. Add some fuel system cleaner to the fuel system. Okay. Now, tune up, guys. I'm not going to film this. It's fairly easy. You got to take this off. There's a clip hole in this, and then of course remove all your coils. Guys, do utilize the same feature I use on the 3.3, the Pentastar engine. Okay, so you won't have problems with those coil boots down the line. This is the dielectric grease I tend to use. There's some solution you're supposed to use. I got to get the part number to the stuff that you're really supposed to use, but this will do if you don't have it. When I remove the boot, I will put grease on it so it will not pull and get stuck like that 3.6 liter engine. In fact, watch this video right here. You can see what could happen if you don't use it. But on the flip side of that, this is a 4-cylinder, and that boot is replaced separately. You can actually replace the boot, but people talk about that all the time. But the problem is the boot gets stuck in there, so by the time you get it out, you damage it. But if you're going to replace it, that doesn't matter. But nobody wants it to break inside of the head, because there may be a chance you can't get it all out. And then you may have to pull a valve cover or head or anything like that. So tune-up is fairly easy, guys. Like I say, remove all the plugs. But I want you to understand what the word tune-up is, guys. All the tune-up is doing, it's helping your car to restore its peak performance. It was at birth. Okay, sure, by replacing the air filter, you're going to help it breathe better. Okay, and by replacing the plugs, you're going to help the spark, the ignition, help it out. All right, yes, spark plugs is a wearable item. It's a wearable item. It's designed to wear over time. All right, so when I pull those spark plugs out, will they be worn or cracked? Maybe, maybe not. That all depends on the condition of the engine. A lot of things come into play with that. Okay, the fuel that was used, the actual condition of the engine, was going on inside. So depending on how that spark plug look will determine if you need to go any further. But for right now, we just doing this for maintenance purpose. And guys, I'm gonna tell you another thing I always do. Always. On a 4-cylinder engine, that's so easy, guys. Yes, you guessed it. I whip out my compression tester. Okay, by the time you remove all these plugs, it's so easy to screw in a compression gauge and check the condition of the engine. In fact, quite frankly, that is something you should do before you actually sell a tune-up. But you know, we press for time. We're living in a time era where time is of essence. Nobody wants to waste it. But I will, when I remove these plugs, I will stick my compression gauge down there and just verify that all 4 cylinders are pretty close and equal to specs. Okay, doesn't doesn't do you any good to do just one. You got to have something to compare it with. So I will do all 4. Guys, they right here. Okay, a V6, cut you a little slack by doing compression on a V6 because it may be difficult to get to. All right, but in this case, you have no excuse. So I highly suggest you do a compression test on all easy 4-cylinder engines such as this. And once you find out that's at specs and the engine able to do what it's supposed to do, proceed with the tune-up, you can almost rest assured you should at least help your car get back to factory specs. Okay, and don't forget, last but not least, making sure your computers are up to date. I speak about this all the time. From time to time, engineers will add update software to programs to help the car run better. Over time, it just happened. You may not even know it, guys. You may wake up one morning, you may flash your car one day, 2 days later, you pod your car back up and you find out, wait, that's another flash update. Yes, we never know. We get sent out a memo, but we actually never know when it's going to happen. It just happens because the engineer found something that they deem necessary to help the drivability of the car. Okay, but this controller on such a model like this carries the transmission function also. So you will, in essence, affect the drivability and the transmission shifting by upgrading. Well, in some cases, guys, depending on the car, okay, like a 9-speed ZF transmission has its own separate TCM, but you should always check both of those. They go hand in hand, guys. Never update a TCM without updating the PCM. They need to be on the same page, guys. Okay, so this was merely a discussion video. Like I say, not so much of a tutorial. So I have a little work to do, guys. Let me get to it. And I got to do an alignment on it too. I might fire the camera up when I get over on the alignment rack. But we'll talk about some suspension. All right, that's all I have, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video.